What's the upside, my dear adult fans of Lego Solbrick in the house, and I'm standing here in my custom Lego city called Soul Town. In today's video we're going to remake this white tower here. We're going to put in a toy store because I asked you in the previous video what I should put in there.
I want to ask you fans what I should build in this tower.
And I haven't really counted the vote, but the Electoral College have decided that the toy store won. But there were a lot of good suggestions, like a mug store, and I do have a mug store. I think there are some other cools, like a cafeteria. I already have a coffee house here, and I have a juice bar over here, so it feels like I have a bit too many cafes right now, actually. And I also like the different watchtowers that's also selling watches, or a clock tower and that kind of good stuff. I want to save those ideas for later builds, so if I didn't pick your suggestion right now, will probably come up in a later video if I don't already have that building here. Lego has made some toy stores or toy shops in recent years, like set 31105, a Townhouse toy store from 2020. I have that creator set, and you can see here in the back that I modified that little rocket ride to have that escape pod from Star Wars instead. And we also from 2020 have set 41409, Emma's Play Cube toy store. Also really compact there, so that's interesting for this build. And we have set 60233 Donut Shop opening from 2019. And I think that's the shop that I'm going to take the most inspiration from. And we have, of course, the brick stickers, set 853921. And that's from 2019 as well. And I have several sets of that sticker, so I'm going to use one of those. We also have the cool set 10249 Winter Toy Shop. And the set 31036 Toy and Grocery Shop is a set that I do have from Creator. So basically those are the sets that I'm going to work from when I do this. But first off, we're gonna have to pull this whole section out of there. And the reception down here is something I will work on later, because that's going to be part of the service center. Now I want to keep this as the entranceway. I will probably swap this door into a transparent glass door or something, and put in a store window here. And the level below will also be some sort of a part of the store, actually, because I used to go to those kind of toy stores when I was a kid, and I always thought it was exciting to go down in a basement and meet strange men that collected toys. Anyways, I want to know that this will be leveled with the garden, so I made a stick. So we have to stick to these measurements there, so we know that, okay, that's leveled. All right, so here's the base for this floor. That's going to be the main entrance from the garden. You have Ulla-Britta working in there by the cash register. A little toy car over there, and some other toys here on display in the window. And let's put that window in place here. Yeah, it's gonna go there. Nice little hangover there in different colors. And the back wall here is the one that's gonna be facing the street. So we have the lamp from before, and the Stacy doll box there, and that micro locomotive build. So that's gonna go in here, and I think that Stacy is from the Simpsons show, or Futurama, or Family Guy, or some of those South Park's thing episodes. I put that transparent sticker there that says it's open, and a little it's a rainbow poop as a door knob. So that's cool. And I use my favorite snot brick, right? That's my, well, it's my current favorite snot brick in Snottingham. So one way should be inside, that's gonna be that way. And then I have this large panel piece with a sticker. I think it's supposed to be on like a purple panel piece, but I put it on a white, and look, it looks really nice and crisp. Don't be a sticker hater. So let's put that in there, because I mean, it does add some detail behind there instead of just being a plain wall. And I need it to be a panel there just so that the train's, the locomotive's wheels would fit in there. And then I'm gonna tile this off. And on here, I build this little, I think it's a bus. It has a clip on this side, so that will clip on to here. And then I made this super cute little bumblebee helicopter. Give me some honey. And I used this little handle piece. I don't know what they're called. Used a lot in superhero sets, I guess. So that's going to fit on that clip. Alright. And the roof is basically the same as before. This is a little teaser for a coming build. We have Slimer there from Ghostbusters. I just topped it off a bit with some extra detail that I didn't have there before. So let's see, Slimer's going to be facing this way. All right. So, but we're gonna have like a basement or a level underneath. It's not a basement, but it's kind of like a basement. This is where the Dino Den is, where you're gonna buy your dinosaur toys. And here are some raptors, and I think that's a T-Rex baby. So we'll put that on display down here. And we're gonna have a white wall behind here. This is some pieces from an old dino theme that Lego had back in the day when I was a young AFOL. These are just to set the mood for this little floor. And on top of that, we're gonna have this poster from Isla Nublar. Don't really know what that is. I never actually watched well, I did watch the first 3 dinosaur movies, Jurassic Parks. And here's some sort of like danger, danger. Now this city sign there is going to be the base for how I'm designing the toy sign. So that's going to go up here soon. It's going to get the other displays in place. And they are going to go this way. Like so. Some more raptors, I guess. And here's the Dino girl, the Dino fan called Ulla-Britta. She's going to be standing here longing for some raptors. And here's another sticker from a Jurassic World set, I think. So that's a nice backdrop for this display here. Check that out. And when you hunt dinosaurs, you need to have a dart rifle or a tranquilizer rifle. So it's gonna go here. And of course you need some sort of like a bazooka rocket launcher to kill the large dinosaurs, obliterate them. So that looks kind of sweet, I would say. And let's close this floor off. Yes. Right, put the sign in because I love the sign. So, and then we have this little fun sticker. I think it's from a computer screen, and that's Newman from Seinfeld. So it's gonna go in there. Awesome-tacular. All right, so the cool thing here is that this fits on top of here rather nicely. And look how nice this actually fits in between here for that little flower bed there. So that holds everything in a pretty stable place. Let's pop this into the town. Before we do the popping, we have Ulla-Britta here, who's a kid, and that's going to look into the store window. We will have this gumball machine here. I'm going to put it that way just because this is the way from where we big figs will see this little setup. And here's a sign for the shop, of course, and you can put just that piece like so and put it on a jumper and it fits there rather nicely. And let's not forget the tin soldier. That's gonna look like so, and he's holding a handmade little Lego space flag there, so that's good fun. He's gonna be standing that way. I don't know, do you have these sort of like kick bikes, electric bikes, e-bikes in your town? They're always like hanging about like this. People just leave them. That's annoying. But we're getting sidetracked from the popping. So here's the popping, and it's gonna pop. Feels like we're missing something here. I beefed up the garden a bit. Here you have a little kid there who is trimming a flower. She has a little table there where she can work on the garden. And a lady that's been shopping in the toy store. So she has her little red bag there, and of course the socialist red flags there. Put in these tiles with some stickers on, a little golden frog there, and some nice rounded tiles there to get that look of stones, and some extra foliage there on the side. So I think this looks, it looks better than before. So you have a nice little walkway here, and here's the entrance to the toy store. And in you go. Voila. Now every garden needs a gardener, but it also needs a guard. Here's Ulla-Britta, the guard, and she is going to be standing back here gardening the garden and the toy shop so that no unauthorized people come in there. I think this turned out rather lovely. You can do a lot with those small spaces that you have left over in your little town. And we're going to put in a building here soon. And from this side it's pretty much impossible to film because it's quite narrow. But you've seen it from the other side, of course. And I didn't really mention that little green sign up there. I thought that was fitting with the interior. That's in the same lime green. And with that said, stay out of the nonsense, stay awesome, and please watch some more of my videos.